Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jess and today's video I'm going to share with you how I transform a men's shirt into this bow-tie dress button up. Here is a men's shirt before the transformation. It's better to use a big size men's shirt. First step is cutting out two hands of the shirt. From the neck, I'm drawing the straight line right under it to make the body of the dress. Down 18 cm and mark there. It's the width from underbust to belly. Then I connect two lines outside to the center one from that mark to the end of the body. So I will have the front body with the top a half of my underbust side plus 2 cm and the bottom a half of my hip side plus 2 cm. Moving to the back body, from outside I go to inside 13 cm and mark there. Then I draw a straight line from that mark to the end of the back body. Next step, I'm making the bow tie of the dress by drawing 4 rectangles with 4 cm width from the fabric of the back of the shirt. I also use the iron to keep them straight. Moving to the next step, I'm going to make the top of the dress by using 2 ends of the shirt. At each end, I'm drawing a rectangle with 19 cm width and the maximum length of the hand. Note that the width of the rectangle have to be bigger than the width of your breast. After cutting, I'm connect 2 rectangles together at one side by sewing, and don't forget overlocking it. Then I fold 2 sides of the rectangle to inside to hide the cutting. Use the pins to hold the folding before sewing. From the center of the top, I go to the left 11 cm and mark there. And from the left side, I go to inside 14 cm and mark another one. After that, I fix the bow ties to the top of the dress at that mark and doing the same for another side of the top, then sewing. Next step, I fold on the leftover fabric inside and use the bins to hold it, then sewing. Remember to keep the space for the hole so we can put the tie to inside it later. So now I'm making the tie for that hole. I use the fabric from the neck of the main shirt. I'm cutting the rectangles with 3 cm width and connecting them together to make the tie. I also use the iron to make the folding then sewing. Because the length of the front dress is not too long, so I just make the ruffle for the front and keep it straight for the back. Make sure that the final length of the front will be the same with your underbust side. And now, I'm connecting the front and the body of the dress together. I fix the back first, then fixing the front where having the ruffle later, and sewing. Last step is finishing the end of the dress. I fold the end to inside and use the bins to hold it before sewing. we finished this DIY. Here is the final transformation. It's a very pretty dress that I can wear to go out every day. It's not too tight, but enough to show my body. The ruffle and the bow tie at the top make it so cute. What do you think about this DIY? Let me know in the comment below and like if you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel to check my other videos. See you next week.